What if I told you that one of the most polarizing figures on the internet, once labeled a disgrace, a cancel-worthy menace, and a symbol of everything wrong with YouTube, ended up becoming one of America's most influential entertainers, entrepreneurs, and athletes? Sounds impossible, right? But that's the story of Logan Paul. Whether you admire his hustle or hate his history, there's no denying it. Logan Paul has done what almost no one else could. He turned internet infamy into an empire, and the question we need to ask is, how? Logan Alexander Paul was born on April 1st, 1995, in Westlake, Ohio. From an early age, he wasn't just the loud kid in the room. He was the loud kid with a camera. He started making videos as a teenager under the name Zush on YouTube, but his rise didn't begin until he joined Vine in 2013. Vine, the now-defunct 6-second video app, became the perfect playground for Logan's outrageous humor and over-the-top antics. Within months, he had millions of followers. His high-energy style, wild stunts, and comedic timing made him stand out. But when Vine shut down in 2016, most creators lost their momentum. Logan, however, had already built a plan to take over YouTube. His daily vlogs on YouTube were fast-paced, flashy, and undeniably addictive. Within a year, he was pulling tens of millions of views, launching his Maverick clothing brand, and building an army of fans called the Logon. He bought a multi-million-dollar mansion in LA, filmed music videos, appeared in movies, and became one of the most influential digital creators on the planet. But then came 2018 and the biggest scandal of his career. In a video from Japan's suicide forest, Logan filmed and posted footage of a man who had taken his own life. The internet exploded. Overnight, Logan became the face of YouTube's dark side. The video was taken down, apologies were issued, but the damage was done. Sponsors left, fans abandoned him. YouTube demonetized his content. It felt like the end. But Logan didn't quit. Instead, he pulled off one of the most impressive comebacks in modern digital history. He went silent, then strategic. He returned with a rebrand, not as a wild vlogger, but as a disciplined communicator. In 2018, he launched his podcast Impulsive, bringing on world-renowned guests, philosophers, athletes, spiritual gurus, tech moguls, and even former haters. The podcast allowed Logan to show a more thoughtful, self-aware side. He wasn't just making noise anymore. He was listening, learning, and adapting. Then he did something even more surprising. He stepped into the boxing ring. In 2018, Logan and British YouTuber KSI agreed to fight, igniting a digital event unlike anything before. Their amateur match sold out the Manchester Arena and broke livestream records. In 2019, the rematch became a professional bout promoted by DAZN, a real sports network. Suddenly, Logan wasn't just a YouTuber. He was a pay-per-view athlete. But the most shocking moment came in 2021 when he landed a fight with undefeated champion Floyd Mayweather. It was part spectacle, part sport, and pure business genius. Though many expected a joke, the fight proved Logan had real stamina, skill, and branding power. He went the distance with Mayweather, 8 full rounds. No knockout, no yoke, just business. But Logan didn't just punch for paychecks. He built partnerships. With KSI, his former rival, he co-founded Prime Hydration, a sports drink that's now one of the fastest-growing beverage brands in the world. Prime went viral instantly, thanks to YouTube promotions, TikTok hype, and smart deals with UFC and Arsenal FC. Within a year, they hit $250 million in retail sales. By 2025, Prime was projected to reach unicorn status, valued over $1 billion. Think about that. A drink created by 2 influencers is now sitting in the same category as Gatorade and Powerade. Meanwhile, Logan's acting career matured. He appeared in feature films, TV cameos, and eventually became a WWE superstar. At first, fans booed, but his athleticism and charisma couldn't be denied. His matches went viral, his moves impressed, and WWE embraced him as one of their biggest crossover stars. He wasn't there for gimmicks. He was putting in real work. He earned respect not just from fans, but from wrestling legends. So how do you do it? How did Logan Paul go from internet villain to empire builder? It wasn't luck, it was strategy. He learned from his mistakes, surrounded himself with smart business minds, and kept moving. Instead of apologizing endlessly, he evolved. Instead of hiding from the spotlight, he built his own stage. And every step of the way, he monetized attention, turning controversy into conversion, followers into dollars, and critics into marketers. Logan Paul today is more than a creator. He's a case study. He's proof that in the digital age, reputation isn't fixed, it's fluid. That with the right moves, the worst moment of your career can become the turning point. The question is, did Logan genuinely grow, or did he just master the game? Is he still the same shock chaser beneath the suit? Or has he truly become something more? So what's next? More fights? A movie career? Politics? Anything's possible. Logan's story isn't finished. If anything, it's just getting started. And whether you watch to cheer or criticize, you'll keep watching, because Logan Paul always finds a way to stay in the conversation. If this story shifted how you see Logan, or if it confirmed what you already thought, let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to Mogul Views, because here, we don't just chase the trend, we chase the truth behind it.